awesome conversation. I mean, but before we get into that, let's send shouts out to Kill Mac Heads and Maniacs, the Hood Posting and Mailroom Goons, OG Gangster, my little homie, my little big homie, Cartoon, the Foundation, the Winner Circle, FG Unleashed, and everybody else that's real in YouTube land. Check this out. I was just talking to my New York partner, right? And he had his cousin on the phone. You know, they was under the assumption that it's front is in New York, but ain't no front is in New York, y'all. Ain't no front is in New York. What it is, they claim the sixties, but they claim the front. Trying to say they claim the front of the sixties. Whoever went down there and started this. Hey Banks, what it do this morning, man? What it do? What it do? It's so far so good. I see the gloves, the hands. Hey, hey, hey. People get the wrong misconception. Chili Willie up in the house. Got to finish that FG interview first half. I, I watched it fire. It's fire too, Chili Willie. It's depth. It's tight. It's tight, man. You're gonna like it. You're gonna not like it. You're gonna love it, brother. You're gonna love it. We supposed to, I'm waiting on Melly Mel gonna pull up on me about 2 o'clock. We're gonna go see Cynthia Nunn, right? So hopefully everything go cool with that. The weather acting funny, so hopefully everything go cool with that. But anyway, I was talking to his little brother. I was asking, who brought front? Who told you about front of it? And the brother was like, no, man, we wear S hats. Mama, that bam man is on TV again. That's right. Corey McHenry's up in here, top of the morning, man. Check this out. I need y'all to support the channel. The winner of the raffle is a girl named Tia. Whoever that was in number 3 that cashed out under that name. That's the winner of the raffle, Tia. Dollar signs on the cash app. So she won the raffle, right? Now check this one out, man. I was talking to little brother, and when I started explaining to him, I said, no, y'all ain't fronters, y'all. The dude got y'all saying the front of the back of 60s, right? And I couldn't explain it to him real good over the phone, so I explained it the best way I knew how, right? I say, man, it ain't no front, ain't no Arlington Street. He said, man, well, I claim the Arlington. I said, ain't no Arlington in Compton. You understand what I'm saying? Arlington Street is in LA. It was funny, but enlightening. And the young brother understood what I was saying. I said, y'all from the 60s, not front hoods. Because they was on the assumption front hoods in 60s is clicked up. I said, no, 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 I don't know where y'all get that from. But if you want to know your history, man, tap in OG Bam, Melly Mel, specifically tap into Kev Mack, the historian. And you're gonna get it the way you're supposed to get it. We got 10 people in the chat and 8 likes, man. Y'all asked me some questions this morning because I know everybody getting ready for the tomorrow. It's a Super Bowl day. You understand what I'm saying? Corey, I was work last night, brother. I've been missing my partner, man. I know you're gonna be on that bumpy face later on. But yeah, I got home. I was rolling last night. After I did the live, I pull up on something and couldn't get on the street. I was going to because a nigga didn't kill somebody. God damn, why do we persist on taking one another's lives, man? William Fletcher up in the house. What it do, baby? What it do? What it do? That's the homie, y'all. Hell of a conversation with him last night. Shouts out to the Fletcher boy, man. William, shouts out, shit, man. Man, him got to talking, found out we knew a whole lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? Snoopy back up in the house. What it do? What it do? We got 12 people in the chat and 10 likes, and y'all know how we gonna start this Saturday morning off, man. The winner again of the raffle is a girl named Tia. So y'all hit me with that them Saturday morning questions, man. Let's make it happen. Somebody tapped in and tapped out. You know what I mean? We had 12 people in the chat, now we got 11, so I know what that was. Them trolls love trying to come in. I had somebody come in last night, Corey McKinney, said, yeah, nigga, you was in the pen. Bam, I heard you was in the pen watching people draws for suits. I couldn't even comment on it. It was so funny. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't even comment on it. But yeah, we got to start understanding, man, these dudes going out of state and starting these neighborhoods and then giving these dudes accurate history of where they come from and probably never been there themselves. And you know what I learned in the conversation, the brother said, man, Boss Cross, what does it do, man? Peace to the chat, he say. What I found out was this brother said, yeah, man, when that rap music played a role in a lot of cliques getting started out of state, right? And I that kind of threw me a loop for a minute, like, damn, rap music created motherfuckers who want to start gang banging. You know what I mean? Hey, we got to be careful. The narrative of what we putting out there, man. In a minute, see somebody on YouTube gonna start a game. We got to be careful on that, man, because these brothers out of state getting starting these games, they misleading, they giving these brothers misinformation on how these games, how they started and what these brothers. If you're gonna join some, at least you know the history of what you're joining. That's just me, man. What it do, OG man? What it do, Kevin? I don't know. As long as they hit that like button before they leave, it's cool. That's what I'm talking about, Snoopy Mac. Y'all throw some questions at me, man, because I'm getting the streets is getting too goddamn ridiculous, man. You know what, man? I woke up this morning saying, damn, I wish I could go move to Africa or something, move to another country, man. Sometimes being out in the United States is, man, especially in LA, man, what's going on, man? Why we can't just get along with each other, man? My brothers persist on falling out over color of a rag, and better yet, the number one cause of a lot of the problems is the vagina. Why brothers can't accept the fact, or a sister can't accept the fact that a brother don't want to be with you no more. Then when the sister hook up with somebody else, this dude want to get in her life and try to think he's some tough ass nigga. When you just trying to get at the broad, he ain't messing with the broad. You can have the broad. But what I found real baffling is I know of a situation, right? Where this dude, the homie put him out there, called him a rat, right? Because his ex-wife, and he got kids by his ex-wife, know the dude that called his boy rat. They grew up in the same neighborhood. This dude is mad. In your opinion, who was the most notorious name from Kelly Park? Oh shit, man. I'm gonna get that to KP, man. In my opinion, KP. KP. Man. KB, I mean. I said KP. KB. Okay, one of them, I got a picture of him and my brother, and I posted before. How much time did you spend on Antwerp back in the day, man? I ain't hang on Antwerp. I used to parlay over there, go through and go out. When I used to go, but I used to go to Sleep House. I don't know if Sleep lived on Antwerp though. But yeah, that's most tourists now. I don't know a whole lot of people from Kelly Park though, Boss Klaus. I don't know a whole lot of people from Kelly Park, though. You know, except the ones I met in the pen. You know what I'm saying? Except the ones I met in the pen. You got to understand, when I first started game back, man, everything past Inner until you got to Atlantic was like us boys back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't never, I've been in through Kelly Park. My people from Kelly Park, Lil James and them. You know what I'm saying? That's my nephew, uncle on his mama's side. You know? Come on, y'all throw something at me, man. Throw something at me, boy. We got 18 people up in here, man. What Charles from Corporate? Charles Sutters? Talking about Charles Sutters from Corporate Park, brother? Sleep, brother? What Charles you talking about? Yeah, exactly. That's Larry Sutters, brother. I know Charles Sutters. Last time I seen him, he was visiting sleep in the county jail. What's up? You know, I met Coolio a few times. Coolio and my homeboy Aladdin was real cool. I used to hang in Mona Park. Matter of fact, lived in Mona Park on 119th back in the day. Yeah, but Charles Sutters, man. Charles Sutters is a Jeep from corporate, man. That's the homie Sleep brother, Larry Sutters' brother. I used to hang at their house, the Pink House. What time is your interview today? Melly Mill gonna scoop me up. We'll be around there about 2 o'clock, man. 2 o'clock. If the weather permit itself, I wanted to wear some short pants. I wake up, it was hot. I stepped back outside, shit looked like it wanted to rain. So I hope it don't rain. I'm gonna put on nice little gym shorts, white and blue Air Force Ones, Yankee hat. I don't have problems. What was one of your rivals? What was one of your rivals gave you the most problems? Shit, Top Cat. Billy Cavs would say, I like that FG video there. Thank you. Top Cat gave me the most problems, man. Because me and Top Cat was at it. Then, Tom Slick, shit, Tom Slick popped on me. Popped on me one time. Made me jump out the motherfucking car. You know my homie from Anzac CC? I don't know about that name. I don't know about that name. I know a few people from AG. Not a lot of them youngsters though. I just know them youngsters, man. Jack Bass. If I see him, it'll be 5 till 2 here in Indiana. Is that right? Hey man, I was watching something. Uh, damn, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna text that shit to you too. You need to watch it, this brother. I was just watching this shit about an hour ago. This brother was clowning this councilman dude. He talking about problems in Chicago, but he's from Indianapolis, Indiana, and don't know what the fuck he was talking about. 10 p.m. here, I should go. I should be up to catch you and Melly Mill. Yeah, man. I hope you do. It's gonna be a cool with two Boss Cross. What's been up with you though, man? What's been going on with you though, Boss Cross? I'm glad you be tapping in. What's up, Yvonne? Top of the morning, sweetheart. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing this morning? Yeah, man. Y'all ask some questions, man. Let's throw some questions at your boy, man. We got 25 people in the chat and 15 likes. I know 10 of them is lurking. You know, them trolls, well, they got up in here last night and they said some weird shit. That shit even had me laughing. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Bam watching another man draw. Well, I don't know where they be these trolls be coming from the cold port. I thought it'd be Mexican trolls, but it ain't just Mexicans. It's a whole lot of brothers doing that. Yes, he did not even, he's not even from that nap. He lives in Plainsville. Was that right? Staying sucker free in a world full of lollipops. Man, you ain't lying. I keep that fleet collar on, man. We got to stay sucker free. Watch this, man. What I'm learning about YouTube, Boss Claus, is I ain't got no opinion on nobody else bullshit on YouTube. If it ain't pertaining to me, I'm like, guess I ain't in this. You know what I mean? I try to stay away from it, man. I don't even like people ask me about people I get along with, how I feel about they get out. King Chief in front of the Nutty, cuz Nutty claimed him too. We both claimed him, man. I talked to King Chief one time when I first came home, right? Just before my homegirl, the Rolling Morton. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Banks. Yeah, I talked to King Chief one time. It ain't gonna rain, it's gonna stay around 60 there. I hope so, Snoopy Mac. Get better shit. I wanna put on some nice little short pants jeans, man. You know what I mean? I like walking around with a Pro Club t-shirt on, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, King T, I remember when I first came home, my homie Cuba put him on the phone with me. Told me he was in front of it. Next thing I knew he used to claim Nutty, so both hoods claim him. Both hoods claim him, man, but we got to ask him where he from. You feel me? Hartfield, we got to ask him where he from. You know I'm up. Yeah, yeah. You know exactly what I was talking about, big baby. That's my boy right there, y'all, big baby, man. All them grandkids doing in that lovely wife, man. You know what I mean? But today, so far, so good, man. I'm happy. Had some nice rest. You understand what I'm saying? I got kind of lit last night too. Ate some of them edibles. Watch this, man. Ate some cookies and drunk some yak. Man, that shit had me lit. But hey, it's all good though. Shit, I ain't finna complain. Ain't nothing to complain about. You know what I'm saying? We got 24 people in this chat and 16 likes. So let's make it happen, man. Y'all support the channel. Y'all ask your boy some questions this morning, man. I just wanted to go live. Scott Wolf, I was just on the phone with him. Man, his little cousin and his big cousin had a good ass conversation. I used to mess with King T on the regular, good dude. Yeah. Hey, watch this. I used to love that song, Play You Like a Piano, man. Where you from? The Boondocks of Compton, baby. I used to love that song, man. Play You Like a Piano. What Compton crib had the biggest funeral you ever been to? Shit. I couldn't even answer that, man. But the biggest two I know of was my brother Inch and Turtle. And I was in the pen for both of them. He told my little brother had a real big funeral. Big funeral. But I also know Turtle had a big one too. You feel what I'm saying? But Inch had a big ass funeral, man. My little brother had a big ass funeral, man. You know what I mean? A lot of 60 riders was at that motherfucker. Some LA niggas. But Turtle had a big one too. Turtle had a big one too, man. You know what I mean? Had a real big one, man. My homie L. Low driving to the cemetery. It was kind of big because we was on that freeway. We was taking up lanes on that freeway going to the cemetery. But I was in the pen. I don't do a whole lot of funerals, man, even on the streets, man. I don't know, like what Tookie had his funeral at. My little sister funeral was there. They said my sister funeral was the second biggest just after Tookie's. Tookie was the first biggest at that church, then her funeral. You know what I mean? But yeah, them, That was I like that kind of question too, man. I don't know what made you ask, it, but I kinda liked that question, Hartfield. I liked that question, man. You know, Hartfield, for a minute, when I first seen you on the show, I thought you was somebody else, man. I was gonna block you, man. I don't know if you know who I thought you might have been, but I thought you was somebody else. I was gonna block you, thought you was gonna be a troll, right? I ain't want to get caught up in no controversy, man. You know what I mean? I ain't want to get caught up in no controversy, man. Let me send a shout out to my sister-in-law, Suge, man. Happy birthday, Suge. She just turned 54 years old. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday to Suge, man. Enjoy your day, girl. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day with your grandbabies. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, y'all come on and throw something at me. Funerals are difficult because they trigger some strong emotions that will have you ready to crash out. So watch this, man. You ain't lying. Like I didn't want to go to my homie L. Low funeral, but my homegirl Cleo said, "Man, go and leave your job. I got you." And I put up, "What's up, Cleo? What's up, Cleo?" That number 3 winner was Tia. I just announced it right before you tapped up in here at the beginning of the show. Tia is the winner. So when you see the email, please, 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 please get at me. And watch this, man. Somebody hit me in my email. I said this yesterday, but I'm not going to change my email. I don't care about you dudes sending these little bogus pictures or whatever, these little weird ass emails to me. And man, stop acting like y'all little boys and act like some grown ass men. Get on some grown man shit. Stop tapping in and getting information off this shit and sending people shit being disrespectful. I'm not with the negative controversy. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do the back and forth with that shit. You want to do the back and forth, you know what channels that do the back and forths too. Y'all tapping them channels. I don't do that shit, man. Keep your negative bullshit to yourself, man. You don't like what's going on with OG Bam? Hey, you ain't got to come up in here. You ain't got to come up in here. I had to stop going to him. I I had to cut a check for the family, mourn on my own. I know that's right. Watch this, boss calls, man. I went to L. Low funeral, man. That shit, I ain't even go inside of the church, man. I just stood outside. And me and my homies, and then I found myself sipping on some Patron. I said, what the fuck I'm drinking in front of a church for, man? I don't do this. You know what I mean? And I had to talk powwow with a few of my homies. I went to the repast, and somebody said, "Bam, I'm out of here." Yeah, I don't do this, man. Them funerals get too emotional, man. You know, I done been to funerals though, and seen dudes that ain't been to your hood in 100 years because they didn't got the boot. They'll show up to a funeral because certain people ain't there. They know certain people ain't there. What's up with my little homie, Buzz? He run with J3 from West Side Power. I couldn't tell you, homie. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, boss, that's them facts, boss Claus. Listen to me, man. I done seen dudes when people get killed. I don't like going to the memorials or nothing, but I done went to things like that and seen it get ugly. Hey, watch this, man. What do you need to carry a gun to a funeral for? What's the purpose of taking a gun to a funeral? You understand what I'm saying? Why you need to carry a gun to a funeral, man? Don't nobody need a gun at a funeral. That's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need to carry no gun in no funeral. That's crazy. So that's another reason I don't do funerals. So I don't watch this, man. I don't never want to be the victim of somebody's stupidity or somebody hatred towards somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. I don't dedicate my life to bullshit no more. I dedicate my life to real shit. I'm on some positive shit today. So I try to stay away from any form of negativity. You understand what I'm saying? People can't relate to that. I understand that. It's so big, man. Everybody got their own opinion. I'm always stay still fast on my opinion and my morals and my beliefs. Man, I got it, my integrity, and I'm upholding my integrity to the best of my ability. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't emotionally fit to attend the funeral, I advise you not to go. Whether it's a family or a friend. If you ain't emotionally fit to be at the funeral, don't go, man. You know what I mean? Some people can't handle it. Throw something at me, man. Y'all throw some more questions at me, man. We got 27 people up in here this morning, 17 lights. Let's get these lights up, man. I'm on 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month, man. I thought I can get it last month, but I need 2,000 subscribers, man. I'm just trying to build this channel up, man. Y'all keep on supporting your boy, throwing these questions at me. We're gonna make it happen. You know, whenever you throw a good question, it can amp me up, and we can have a hell of a topic. Certain questions create certain good topics, man. So come on, man. Let's make it happen, baby. Hey, hey, hey. You feel me? Let's make it do what it do, man. Let's make it do what it do. And I'm tired. I got to say this, y'all. Why is this nigga? We already knew Ron James. Once he got exposed as being a rat. I got shot at the funeral around the way. Around the way, got shot up. They didn't know who it was, so they sent hints to the surrounding community. Ain't that crazy? You a lot of your little homies even live in the hood, certified hidden hub city. Hey, watch this. What hood motherfuckers still live in their hood, man? There's a lot of niggas claiming neighborhood, not just in my hood. You got 45% of the niggas claiming neighborhoods they ain't never lived in their hood. They just got put on. Why you think they so quick to want to have the neighborhood they claiming looking fucked up instead of having where they live at fucked up? In front of the Saturday, bam, hey, watch this, man. What's up to Boss Top of it? Any stories about Compton Cowboys? I don't have no stories on them, man. I ain't got no stories on them, man. I wish I could give you some. But yeah, man, damn, I forgot I was what is wrong with this dude, Mob James, man? Now he been exposed as a rat, right? Paperwork on the nigga. So why is this nigga? Why is people looking at him and this thing? I'm tired of people telling me to see this shit, they sending it to me, text, sharing the shit to my phone. I get the text, say, check this out. And I see the nigga Reggie up there holding his hand like this. Cause they COVID and fucked him up. But what type of nigga come and say a rat is keeping it G? How can a nigga that's a snitch keep it G? Man, that nigga Bob James been informing from what I be listening to and seeing that nigga say on there and getting information from people. Bob James been informing, man, from the very beginning. Once that nigga Suge brought Reggie right up in the folds of Death Row, Reggie Wright came in there recording shit. What nigga record audio on people, man? Police. I know Mob James' nephew Tank, solid Paru home. And that's true. He needs to get his uncle. Tell me that ain't a good look for him. I ain't got nothing against Mob James, except that he a rat. I don't fuck with rats, right? But he shouldn't be on that thing with little Reggie Wright, man. Little Reggie Wright is putting him on the spot. And don't get me wrong, Mob James is handling the feedback in an appropriate way. Because he don't want to get he don't want to get caught up in that. I knew Buntry. He was solid. That was his brother. All right. But Mob James, he needs to stop being on that thing with Lil Reggie Wright. Lil Reggie Wright is a hater, man. That dude is a hater. And he low-key trying to store some extortion shit through YouTube. The shit he's saying about Snoop, like Snoop finna reach out to his punk ass and say, man, whatever you got on me, here you some money, don't see it. I didn't like somebody, the first thing they had sent to me to share was the shit he had on talking about, and he asked Mob James about who robbed Easy, right? And Mob James answered the question in a professional way, in a cool way. I ain't gonna say professional. He said, "Yeah, man, them they dead, so I ain't gonna speak on it, right?" But watch this, man. While you addressing that, ask him why did he do what he did. Let's stop. Don't talk about somebody else what they did, nigga. Let's talk about what you did and why you feel it was justifiable for you to tell on the nigga. I ain't trying to have no problems with the nigga nephew, none of that. Say it again, Solo Reggie of Police. It don't mix with gangster shit. Say it again, man. Reggie Wright, watch this, man. Reggie Wright, let's keep it 100. Snoop ain't no reputable crip. Even the Doves don't respect him. Watch this. They might not respect niggas of getting money. I can't speak on Snoop Crip career. I ain't saying Snoop is a reputable crip. Bam is. This nigga is. I don't know about Snoop. I know about this nigga here though. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how people on the internet can support a rat, even if they dry snitching. Man, say it again. Watch this, man. From that nigga Whack to that nigga Jay Prince. If you listen to them niggas, man, them niggas be dry snitching on this shit. And people don't get it. They don't get that shit, man. They don't get that shit. I was like a nigga telling nigga who told you nigga because the nigga got some money, he a real nigga. It's a whole lot of niggas with some money that's some fake niggas. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't hood niggas. A lot of niggas that money that ain't real, the ones that faking got that money, them niggas create more problems in the neighborhood than the niggas, the real niggas that's creating problems that don't create problems in the neighborhood. Them niggas ain't supporting the hood. It's strange to me. Say it again, boss close. I can't watch this, man. And what is y'all opinion on Jay Prince? Why that man think he above the motherfucking law, like he can't be touched? Man, that dude, and he belittled to me. Jay Prince be putting himself on the lower standards by elaborating elaborating on certain things on YouTube when he should know better. Cause he trying to be more than what the fuck he is. You might be somebody, nigga, where you from, but nigga out here where I'm from, nigga, you ain't nobody, nigga, but a nigga with some money. And niggas just hope you spend that money. I respect the nigga. I read his book because he brought TC Terry caught up in the book, say that's where he got his first beings from. But I don't like no nigga that think he all that. That shit ain't dry. That's straight up tell it. Say it again, solo. Shit. And that's what it is, man. I stayed up I stayed up a hot little longer than I did last night when I came back and snapped nibbled on that cookie, fixed another shot, and I was just listening to Jay Prince, man. This nigga like can't nobody say nothing about him like he the hardest nigga in America. He like nigga, if you want to fuck with me, he puts himself in the same category his son on, man. He supposed to be sharp, and nigga now see where your son getting that shit from. That Jay Prince should know better, man. Come on, dude. Let's keep it 100, man. Nigga, you ain't above the law. Any nigga get got in these streets, man. Any nigga get got in these streets, man. Shit, you ain't God. Shit, Jesus got, nigga. So what makes you think you can't get got, man? Niggas better wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee. Come on, man. Y'all throw some questions at your boy, man. Let's liven this thing up, man. He might be the law. Singing the song. That's right. That's right. That's right, Snoopy Max. Shit. Yeah, but these dudes, man, like Solo say, that shit ain't dry snitching. It's just straight telling. Some of these hoods got to take the blame. They may allow Marsh to claim. Hey, check this hood. Check this one out, man. You can't blame it on the hood because the nigga went soft. You can't blame it. Hey, watch this, Hartfield. You can't blame it on the hood because the nigga went soft, man. Every hood gonna have some niggas mark out. Had niggas run, had niggas just tell. Don't blame it on the hood. Cause them niggas wasn't like that when a nigga got put on. Them niggas wasn't soft. Niggas wasn't under some these niggas was soft. These niggas might tell. I ain't never known no nigga bringing a known rat to the hood say, nigga, this nigga snitch, so let's put this nigga on the hood. Man, come on, man. So don't blame it on the hood. They allow Marks to claim. Shit, we can't blame it on the hood, man. Shit, that's an individuality thing. You understand what I'm saying? No, man. Game Grain rapper claims Cedar but grew up in Santana hood. Well, and that's true. I don't watch this. I knew Game Daddy, man. Game Daddy, the Taylors grew up in Compton, in Nutty Block. The Taylors family, that nigga Daddy and brothers is from 165, man. How did you feel seeing the CC Rider moving break apart in the city? That was a hurtful feeling because when CC Riders, when it was established, it was a solid front. You know what I'm saying? So that was real disappointing, not hurtful, but disappointing. Dude supposed to be a G from way back. He acting like the kid of today. Rainbow had made this shit cool. It's all fucked up. Say it again, Solo. I watch this, man. Every time I see Takashi 69, man, watch this, man. That young dumbass dude, he say some of the off the wall ass shit in America. And you know why he be saying it? Because he got money. Niggas think because they got some money, they can say and do what they want to do. You understand what I'm saying? But nah, nigga, you ain't gonna take that money. You leave this earth, nigga, that money gonna be left for somebody else. Don't get your ass outside of yourself because you got that money. And that's what niggas doing. They get a little money. That's why you said, man, a whole lot of real niggas got some money. I mean, a whole lot of niggas got some money because they got money. Don't real. Some of them niggas is fakes, man. and they think the money can keep the cheat off of them. Nah, hell no, nigga. That money have a nigga at you. But yeah, gang claims Cedar Block that grew up in Santana. Shit, when when I when I knew who his daddy was, I was wondering why the nigga never claimed uh Nutty, because the nigga family, he I think Gang lived at his granddaddy house for a hot second on 166, Mr. Taylor house, his daddy house. Shit, Taylor's lived like 3 houses away from my people. I used to run with Game Uncle, and I used to spend the night in Nutty Block at my cousin. I and his uncle Brent Taylor together. Me, Brent, Lil Ant, Big Woody, Killer Reg, Sweet Pea, Peter Gunn. You understand what I'm saying? We used to run together. Y'all throw something at me, man. Throw some good questions at me. Y'all throwing them this morning. I like that. Had a good combo. Hey, Wolf, I just had word with you. I was just talking about that conversation, man. We had a good hell of a conversation. I'm glad I was able to enlighten your cousin to the reality of, you know what I mean? That's what's wrong in these neighborhoods too, man. A lot of brothers have been men are being misled with false information, man. They don't know what's going on. Before you get to claiming something, know the history of what you're claiming, man. How can a nigga claim Crip without doing the research on Raymond? We ain't got to do no research on Matt, Tookie, Salty, them, all them, nothing like that. But you at least got to do the research on who's the founder of Crip is. You understand what I'm saying? Tookie ran the West, Mac ran Compton. So watch this, man. But when Tookie joined the Crips, it was already some Crips. So we already know who the founder of Crip is. It's Raymond. I ain't taking nothing from Tookie. And I don't know what's going on with Jamil, man. He cuckoo Cocoa Puffs, man. That nigga losing his mind. Next time somebody do a video on that nigga, call the psych ward. Get that nigga put in a straight jacket. Some of the hoods got TGs versus OGs. Raymond rolling over and say it again. You don't think, watch this, man. Because in my era, man, Baby Crips didn't challenge the older homies. When I first, we respected our older homies. Now, don't get me wrong. I had older homies that I don't consider big homies, because that's the type of earn not giving, right? But it was some of my big homies, older homies. I mean, them niggas try to trust in line like they niggas. Them niggas knew they couldn't trust the line, so they might be with the homie that we respected, the big homie we be with, and if they'd get at us like, hey man, what y'all doing ain't cool. But that other niggas, I had to tell one of my homies that one time. I had a homie named Stan, man. This nigga said something to me. I was like 14. Matter of fact, I was 15. I was going to high school, man. This nigga said something, man, and didn't realize I'd be having a pistol. And the nigga said, yeah, nigga, if another house on my street get broken in, nigga, I'm gonna get on you, little nigga. I'm like, nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. I ain't breaking no house on your street, right? Little nigga, who you talking? I'm like, nigga, and that nigga seen me hit my back pocket and get that pistol. That nigga broke that shit down, but I ain't even pull my gun out on the nigga. I went around the corner and got my homie Craig Metcalf, my big homie I looked up to. And Craig got on that nigga. He said, nigga, you know who broke in that lady house across the street from you, nigga. The people that live next door to her kids did it. And this nigga tried to blame that shit on me and my little crew. Nigga, we don't even break in houses in the street, nigga. We was already told don't break in certain houses on certain streets. We respected what the big homies were saying. And the way my big homie Pet and them, Greg Cross and them used to put it out there, nigga, don't break in houses over here because you don't want nobody breaking your mom and daddy house. And I respected that. The real niggas with the money got to stay on the low before one of these hated trolls fuck over them. It's the difference today. Y'all still supposed to be to G on it. To G on the podcast with the police. What the fuck? It's a different day when you see us supposed to be G on the podcast with the police. Say it again, Solo. Say it again. Well, I'll just say, Gang was an athlete. He wasn't trying to bang. His half brother brought him to see the block probably because he didn't want to fight for his own brother. Imagine that. I can go for that too. I heard that before too. You ever knew any Capsule Crips? I knew Terry Simmons, little Perry Henderson. Terry Simmons ran the East Side Capsule. I went to Edison in 7th grade, man, and got kicked out and started back going to Willowbrook. My mother wanted me to go to Edison because my grandmother worked there. Little Curtis Mayfield, uh, Perry Henderson, Terry Simmons used to come up there. Terry Simmons, one of the flyest crip walking niggas I ever met in my life. You understand what I'm saying? I used to love to see Terry Simmons. Every time Terry Simmons used to leave Fremont and come up to Edison, him and Big Dave from Outlaws. Dave was a bow-legged nigga, but had a squabble. He was fucking with this bro named Lynette Roberts, was a twin. I used to fuck with the bitch way before this nigga ever met her. But they was Outlaws. Outlaws was Bethune Park. Now that's 5'9" East Coast Hood. What is it, OG? Congratulations, bro. What it do? What it do? What it do with you, man? Damn, what's up with Spider Loc always talking about Whack Hunter? I don't know Spider Loc, man. I when I look at Spider Loc, man, I like what he do this on my mama. I don't like people that put that on shit. No, if you're a G, you ain't got to put it on nothing. You ain't got to put it on nothing. You ain't got to put 100 on the 10. Just be you. I like it when he say that on. But he be on Whack. Hey, watch this. Whack deserve for niggas to be on him because Whack gonna always say some east side shit out the west side of his motherfucking mouth that don't make no motherfucking sense, man. You know what I mean? Whack a nigga that want niggas to be on him. Whack call everybody else a coward and a rat except his motherfucking self. He do more dry snitching on YouTube than anybody. Listen to what Wack's saying. And they call him Jay Prince a low-key rat. He's saying what happened and he's speaking on shit he don't know. Now, I don't want to have no controversy with that nigga. You feel me? I ain't talking about no physics. I ain't worried about the physical since the nigga's a proven fact that he gonna run and leave his family. But Wack always got 100 niggas in his mouth, man. On Pyru. That's his favorite motherfucking saying. He ain't been saying that a lot lately. And stop dying that great shit, nigga. Stop being ashamed of showing your great shit. I don't know what's wrong with niggas dying their hair, man. Nigga, show your great. Nigga, them strings of wisdom. Nigga, don't run from that shit. It's Jamil in his 70s. Hey, he look like it on Marcus. That nigga look old as a buck, but Jamil got mental issues, man. Jamil got mental issues, man. Jamil got some real mental issues, man. But I have to tell you this, man. The way Crips is conducting themselves today, we turning Raymond Washington over, Mac Thomas and them over in their grave. Man. I don't care what nobody say. We're not respecting the homies that's rest in peace. Same with Damu. They turning Tam bartending them over, roosting them over in their grave, man. And when I say rooster, I'm talking about Rooster from Fruittown, resting in peace, and Rooster from 40 Piru. You understand what I'm saying? So Rubber Damu niggas, they getting turned over in their graves based on how they homies is conducting themselves. I mean, niggas y'all know, man, the gang banging ass niggas y'all know put it on the neighborhood, put it on their dead homies, you know they lying. You know they lying. And ain't nobody did nothing to him. Jamil was born in 1955. Man, that nigga ain't but 5 years older than me. Man, that nigga 67 years old. That nigga look old, man. Old, washed up, still hating. He want niggas to believe he's the founder of Crips. Man, that nigga ain't started Crip, man. Nigga ain't started Crip. I don't even know if the nigga knew Raymond. Shit. Let me stop, man. Come on with it, man, because a whole lot of niggas get on YouTube, man, shouting like they knew Raymond Washington, they ain't know Raymond, shouting like they knew Mac, didn't know Mac, shouting like they cut cones with Tookie, didn't cut cones with Tookie. Look at niggas' age, man. Look at niggas' age. Look at niggas' age, man. Raymond died in 79. So our nigga gonna be somewhere with Raymond, nigga. And I'm 5, 6 years older than niggas. And they saying they was somewhere with Raymond, nigga. No, Raymond, by the time you was gang banging, nigga, Raymond was in the penitentiary. Raymond went to prison too. You understand what I'm saying? If you just think how took that needle from took the needle from all the Crips, they would never harm another Crip. Man, say it again. I took the needle for all Crips, they would never harm another Crip. Say it again. You was born in 60, man, motherfucking right, man. 1960. I heard Jamil was turning down face. I heard the same thing too. I heard that nigga ain't gonna get. Watch this, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't trying to put 100 on this. When it come to G Crip niggas that was really putting a name down for themselves, Raymond and Mac, man. Raymond and Mac, man. I ain't trying to take nothing from nobody, but Raymond and Mac put their due in. You thought, damn, I look that old, brother. I look that old. Shit, I thought I looked, man, my girl said, I don't look 62. Damn, I look that old. God damn, man, you make me feel bad. Shit. Yeah, man. No, but I was a little nigga that just hung with G niggas, man. Watch this. I met Mac Thomas and Raymond because I got big cousins that start gang banging. My cousins started gang banging as soon as they brought Crip to Compton. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, Huncho too. You feel me? I can't forget Head Huncho, Big Arthur, man. You feel me? I can't forget the big homie. But they're not them dudes. Watch this, man. Mac Thomas, Raymond, Pitbull, Great Cross, Mac Washington, AB, Craig Metcalf, Gary Thomas, Gary McGowan, Keith Thomas. Them dudes like that, man. Them dudes brought me up the right way. I hate that Reggie Wright. Yeah, shit. Don't hate him. Just dislike him. That's too much energy waste on a nigga you ain't never loved, man. Reggie just be on this motherfucker talking. That nigga still a police, just on the verge of leaving this earth. That nigga always with that bullshit. 30 folks, 36 people in the chat and 26 likes. So y'all know what we got going up in there. He lurking there. Little Reggie hear what I'm saying. Wack hear what I'm saying. And a whole lot of he swear he a gangster police. Ain't no gangster police. That nigga's a mark. No hate up in here. No hate up in here, folks. Say it again, man. That's too much energy to waste on a motherfucker you ain't never loved. Don't hate something. You can't hate what you ain't never loved, man. Just dislike that dude. Watch this, man. Dudes like Reggie Wright, Wagner, them niggas is embarrassing to the black man. I've did some embarrassing things to the black man too. When I was an active gang member, that was embarrassing to the black community because I was doing something to my own. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this. I can tell you shit that I didn't like. I did. These niggas always pointing fingers at somebody else, talking about what they did and how they did it, but they ain't never telling you nothing about themselves. They worse than them niggas, them goddamn Mexicans that got them goddamn PC podcasts. Gunner and this fake American Buster ass dude, and Dove's fake ass, another piece of shit. This Reggie Wright is in the same category them dudes is in, man. You feel me? Jay Prince, I'm really had reading books on reading the man book, like mind how he started Rap a Lot Records. Now he's turning the admiration into he's lowering my admiration from him because he think he's above the law. He think he's God. You ever try to get a Cynthia Nunn back in the day? She was, hey, watch this, man. If I show up today, this is gonna be the first time I met Cynthia Nunn. I seen pictures of her though. She was fine, motherfucker, still pretty, still gorgeous, still gorgeous. But I wanted to meet her sister, man. Her little sister Sylvia was sexy to me, man. I wanted her. She was sexy as fuck, man. I told Cynthia that. Reggie went to Portland and showed the police department how to handle the homies from the hood. At one time, Westside Piru took over Portland, Oregon. Man, I heard that. What's this? What's this? You couldn't even go to Portland unless you was some type of way affiliated with the West Side's getting money. So I'm up on that one, Wolf, and you absolutely right. Yeah, Reggie, watch this, man. I don't know why people support Reggie Wright, why they watch the podcast. Reggie Wright is Charleston White. He's one of the Charleston Whites of LA. All he got something to do was negative to say about gangbangs. Sylvia Nunn was the shit. Yeah, man. Listen to me. I seen pictures of Sylvia, man. I like the Sylvia Nunn, man. Never had a chance to meet her. A whole lot of good things about her. She was with the business. If a nigga wanted his body, shit, that's who you wanted to be your body, man. You know what I mean? Rambo, R.I.P. That's right. I don't like how Jay Prince came at Offset. Yeah, that was off the chains what he did, how he got at that little brother on there. That's one of the things I don't respect that. Jay Prince should be a grown ass man and get at that dude on the phone conversation. We don't have to air out our dirty laundry on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. If a nigga say my name, call me up, talk about me, I'm gonna confront that on YouTube. But I prefer to handle that shit over the phone. Say, man, let's kill that. That's how me and Goob solved our problem. Hey, man, hey, reach out to me, dude, because I don't do this shit you doing. Me and him understood and we didn't feel a lot. We eliminated the bullshit. The grown men don't supposed to conduct themselves like that. Jay Prince supposed to be a successful businessman. That's not businessman minded to me. You get on there, nigga, you thinking you tougher than God. No, nigga. So what you got some money? Nigga, I know a whole lot of rich niggas and got killed. How many of y'all know some rich niggas with some money niggas and laid them down? A broke nigga and laid them down. It is what it is, man. Nigga, money don't keep you alive. Nigga, money just say you can pay for your funeral. Did you go to Chino for the 7%? Yep, when I first went to prison, that was the only 7% for LA, was Chino. That nasty, they need to knock that place down and don't never rebuild that motherfucker. Shit. You feel what I'm saying? And speaking on Chino, I had an altercation, I mean a verbal altercation with somebody by them. I'm telling them that CMC East used to be PC because they went to prison 10 years after me. They believe no, that was always a place for violators. No, they used Chino East used to be called the White Elephants. It was a PC prison. What's good, OG? What it do, man? Sycamore, huh? Yeah, Sycamore, Madrone, Birch, Cypress, Palm Hall. You know, last time I was in Chino, man, me and my homie Turtle was in Palm Hall. We got Turtle Russell, People Santana, we sell his meat, Turtle, Nate Tillman. Shit. I remember Nate beat this crip nigga up named Smiley in his cell in Palm Hall. Beat this nigga up so bad, me and Turtle was in still sleep. Oh, we woke up hearing a nigga hollering, help, help, help. Nate Tillman was beating the shit out this nigga in this cell. Beat this boy ass when he's up there line, putting 100 on the 10. Nate just got fed up with it. Have I ever patched things up with SAG? Hey man, check this out. I done reached out to that brother. That brother don't want to talk to me, and I ain't trying to go out my way to talk to him now. I'm not gonna play no sidewinders ass games with no grown ass man, but I will say this. I ain't had nothing to do with him and his wife having their problems. That problem was already there, and the cause of the problem is the nigga that tried to put me in the problem. SAG is to cause his own demise, man. He created his own drama and he tried to point fingers at Bam. Bam didn't have a motherfucking thing to do with it. He put me in YouTube with his business. That's what made me get into it. Palm Hall was said back in the day. Exactly, brother. Understood, OG. Nate Tillman is the hoe. Listen to me, whoop. Me, Turtle, they come to the hole. they put we all on the crib till they put this nigga named Smiley in the cell with Nate, man. Where me and Turtle in the cell sleep. Oh, we wake up a nigga up there hollering like, man, all right, man, I don't want to fight. They beating the shit out this nigga. Excuse me. Nate Tim was beating the shit up out there. Nate the little homie. I got love for Nate, man. That's my homeboy, boy. Nate would put hands on the nigga quick if a nigga play himself, man. Then being, I get out the hole first, then Nate get out the hole. I'm looking for Nate. I don't know if we was in Sycamore Cypress, right? Some Roman, I come out from breakfast and I don't lock it up. Some Roman going up to tears, right? I'm looking for my homie. I get to the cell. They got niggas sitting in the cell. This nigga up there shaking like a leaf, man. Shaking like a leaf. I said, Nate, don't do nothing to that nigga. Let that nigga, leave that nigga alone. They told that nigga too, said, nigga, you better be glad the big homie right here, nigga. I'll beat you. What's up, Triple Chuck? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Y'all got me on one already, man. 40 people in the chat, just 29 likes. Y'all come on, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Support the channel. Y'all holler at your boy, man. Holler at your boy. Throw something at me, man. What type of guy was Turtle? Was he too nice at time? Melly said he might have been too nice to some. No, Turtle, watch this, man. People might have took that niceness, overrated his niceness, right? Turtle was a solid nigga. He was generous towards a whole lot of keyways, not just Santanas and not just Comptons. A lot of niggas wanted to be Turtle friend because he had money. Turtle touching money. I believe Turtle still be living. He might have a hand up somebody's rap label. And trust believe it wouldn't have just been Tanners at that rap label if he had it. Turtle, watch this. I called my highway man. Turtle had his ex girl. At least put 500s on my books and hooked me up with a bra. Hooked me up with a bra. Are you the oldest front of the Compton crew? No. Some of my homies might say that. I mean, we gave a picnic for somebody, and I was the oldest one at the picnic. I was the oldest one at the picnic. I was the oldest one at the picnic, man. I was the oldest one at the picnic. I was in Centinela, and they brought the guy from East Coast. Ag said that when they hit the guard up in the program off of Calipat, talking about Frog now. And check this, G Cross ain't the oldest one either, brother. I don't know who the oldest between him and Johnny Pitbull. But John Great Cross, they the same age, but I don't know who birthday first. You feel me? But no, I'm not the oldest, man. Even though my big homie G Cross called me the big homie now. You tell him, don't call me the big homie, you the big homie. I'm glad you give me that title. The great Cross, G Cross, my big homeboy. Shit, G Cross taught me how to pickpocket, how to tail tap, man. I used to get out there with my big homie. I was a little nigga hanging with my big homies, man. So come on, man, y'all throw something at. We got 9 people up in there lurking though. They hide behind the bushes, they behind the trash can, they behind the car trying to steal them dailies, man. Come on, man. Stop being a sponge up in there, them trolls. Y'all being sponges soaking up this game for you can steal this content. You ain't got to do that. Y'all tap on in here. You know, tap on up in here, man. No, I ain't know Black Johnny or Buddha, man. Heard a lot about Buddha, though. Heard a lot about Buddha, man. Well, they probably separate them by the 3 were there in Centinela. Yep, they separated them. They separated. You talking about when they did that shit in Calipari? I was in there when they took the guys from East Coast Ag said for Calipari. Yeah, they had to separate them. I ain't even know Horace was Easy cousin, man. Hartfield, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. I ain't know that. I ain't know Horace was cousin. Give us a Rusty story. One time we played football in Tracy. Rusty was a dude, man. That's the first crip I seen used to walk around Tracy on New York, just slingshot on. He was cut up. He was cut up. He had red hair, 8-tray gangster out. And we was playing football one day, right? And Rusty fast as a motherfucker, man. Accused little brother. Rusty, that nigga had feet. That nigga could run, man. We was out there playing football. You know, they used to have tackle football uniforms in Tracy. We could play, but we was playing regular football. Started off playing flag touch. But shit, we started that into a tackle. Then police came to the yard, told us to shut that shit down. And Rusty used to just walk the yard, man. He got caught up. We got caught up in one scrimmage, I think, with the Damus and Tracy. But Rusty wasn't in my wing. I was an H wing when we got caught up in the scrimmage. You know what I mean? Nick, a blood dude named Smitty from Dago almost stabbed me too. Stabbed me. He stabbed me. It was a mop bucket. And I grabbed the mop handle and I hit him in the hand with the mop. You know, and they shot the tear gas all up in the motherfucking wing. And I ain't keep hitting them. Once they said we laid down, we laid down. The other day I saw an interview on YouTube and was in Centinela, the Samoan from Park Village named Cobra. I don't know Cobra. A lot of talented dudes got sidetracked and didn't get to live up to their potentials. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. I didn't get to live up to my potential. I could have played pro baseball, man. Really, believe that or not, I could have played me some pro baseball. But I chose the avenue that I wanted to game bang, and it wasn't because I didn't come from a broken home. I just I chose the streets over a whole lot of shit, and I regret that. I could have played pro baseball. I had that much motherfucking talent, but I could have made it to the pros. Yeah, I had that much motherfucking talent that I could have made it to the pros. He said, you must have seen him in that L WAP thing on YouTube in Cincinnati. Yeah, I could have played pro baseball. I had a hell of a hand behind that plate, center field and third base. I played shit baseball. No. How long were you on cocaine? How you get free? I was on that shit for a hot second. Never had a long. I started smoking cocaine in 1978. Came home, got caught up in addiction. As soon as I got caught up on my violation, I got sober. Got in the program. I need to be in a program. I just got tired of getting out. You know what I mean? And basically what it was, man, my homie Cabo hollered at me. My homie Greg Jenkins hollered at me. You know what I mean? They didn't like the look. My little brother Inch, he didn't like to get in. My little brother Pote didn't like to get in. I went to a program. I stayed in the program 2 years. You know what I mean? I'm going to a sober dance tonight and get ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow. When I first got to Tracy, first thing they told me was, "Don't drink the water. The water is rusty brown." When I was there, Killer Kelly wasn't nothing wrong with the water. You know, then when I heard that shit later on, I'm like, damn. Made me wonder was the water fucked up when I was there and they didn't tell us. Shit. Hey, what's this, man? I got to find that out. You know, one of Trady's sons lay in front of it. I ain't know that. I ain't know that, man. Shit. I ain't Tracy. He was in Tracy with me in Salinas Valley with him, you know. But I ain't, shit. I ain't know his son. I got to ask my homies that, man. I ain't know Tracy, one of Tracy's sons. Like, what's his name? What's his name? Yeah, I ain't know that. Shit. I ain't know that, man. That's something else too, man. You know what, man? I couldn't say if I was a father, if my son or daughter would have been a gangbang if I'd had some kids. Because a parent can't prevent their kids from becoming gang members. But a parent, homeboys can prevent their kids. You can discourage them from wanting to become a gang member. I don't like niggas that uh I was in the pen with a lot of my little homies who kids grew up now. When I came home, they claimed the hood, but with the morals and my integrity, I couldn't see myself want to encourage my homies' kids to claim my hood, man. And I got homies who kids claim front hood. That's how your hood is built, just based on the generations that's coming. You know what I mean? A lot of them is day one kids in the hood. They was born and raised in the hood. You know what I mean? DJ Rich. Trey used to be in the hood with the homie with Dog, man. I ain't never seen Trey with Dog, man. I stayed on just to stay on Stockwell fucking with Dog and Dirk now. And I ain't never seen Trey over there. What year was this? Yeah, I ain't never seen Trey over there. Just been in the hood with Dog now. Yeah, I ain't that shit. I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't know that. And Dog bought me a phone with me and Trey. He was in Salinas Valley. Oh, when they was at Puda's house. All right, yeah, I was in the pen. I was in the pen. Yeah. But check this out, man. You know something else, man? I ain't trying to discredit nobody. Not Trey, I'm just talking in general, right? You know, a lot of niggas went to the pen, man, and put 100 on their crib and they ain't never put no work in the pen. I'm just keeping it 100. Was Trey solid? He's solid for man, insane. Uh, when I was in Tracy with Trey, man, check this out, Trey. He got to Tracy later on. I was on my way going to a level 4. Matter of fact, Trey wasn't in Tracy, I don't think, no more than about a year and a half, right? But we wasn't on the line. I was in the hole. When he got to Tracy, I was in Caton waiting to get transferred, right, to level 4, San Quentin Old Folsom. We was in Salinas Valley. When I got out the shoe, I went to Salinas Valley. Trey had just came back to this pen behind the city and came back to pen for. And we seen each other in June. I used to go to Juma's on Friday. Trey, it was a Muslim. And I seen him. I was back there to get some motherfucking tobacco from somebody. I was picking up a can of tobacco from Flux. We'll say damn near all right. Oh, he retracted. Yeah, Trey, he used to get high over there. He used to pull up in the Escalade, bro, real facts. He knew Smurf too. I ain't disputing that. My homie just said it. DJ. I'm looking at who that was. I thought that was somebody else. So that's my little homie saying that. So I know that Tobias, but when I was there, that's why my homie put it on at Pudo's house. He knew I used to be on the wheel. And watch this. My little homie that just said it, his baby brother was like one of my favorite little homies. That was listen to me, man. That little nigga looking down from heaven at me say, look at my nigga. Watch this, man. DJ Hood Rich on here, baby brother was living with my little homie, man. I guarantee you, them niggas will have me in the studio doing the podcast. That little nigga had love for his big homie. Damn near all rappers put twos on the 10. Say it again, Wolf. Say it again. But when they be behind the walls, man, listen to me, man. Same with X-Rated. Them niggas get behind them walls, man. Them niggas ain't what them niggas is saying on them records, man. You feel what I'm saying? You can a lot of them rappers watch this, man. If you really listen to Kid Mac historical shit, the interviews he say, I'd be impressed when Kid Mac said, yeah, niggas vouch for me. Because I went in there, my homies know what I was in the penitentiary doing. I might have been CCO and all that, but I still represented front here. And I was up in that penitentiary handling my business, busting on Mexicans, white boys, got down with put hands on a few police. I ain't on no motherfucking body rap tape. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas want to come on. This the cold part too, man. I see a lot of niggas be up in them penitentiaries. Ain't being super crip. And as soon as they get to the streets, they super crip again. No, that shit don't work. That give you a bad look when niggas that know what you was doing in the penitentiary. Nigga, you wasn't super crippin' in this motherfucker. But you get to the streets, nigga, suddenly you back being super crip. Hell no. Hell no, that ain't how the game go, man. It's easy, really like that, or Studio G. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, man, from the people I know that fuck with these. Watch this, man. The nigga he was a rapper. He claimed the hood he lived in. All that stuff X Ready was talking about was flawed. Say it again, Will. Nigga, you killed somebody, motherfucking baby. Whoever the fuck he went to prison, he killed. Nigga on the yard want to get on him. He didn't want to get at that nigga. He needed niggas to support him. Then guess where he ended up going? Guess what he ended up doing? Running to the S&Y yard. X-rated was on the yard in Mill Creek, and it was say it again, man. You know, nigga, so what was X-rated about you being on the PC yard? Come on, man. He had to come to the water capital to get that stuff. Yeah, he had to. You feel me? But yeah, my homies fuck with a few little rap niggas, but I didn't see niggas go to the penitentiary, man. I ain't taking nothing from no nigga, man. You got to stay down for what you know. You know, stay down for what you know, right? But a lot of niggas go to the penitentiary, man. Them niggas wasn't super crip in the penitentiary, but they come to the streets because they ain't get caught up. All you have to do is look at it, man. If a nigga get a 10-year sentence and come home in 7 years, 8 years, 8 years or 7 years, whatever the 85% of us are 10 years, that's telling you this nigga wasn't no super crip nigga because he didn't get a write up. Now, how many niggas you know got 5 years and ended up doing 10 years? Did they maximum sentence and cost some time? I ain't never came home when I supposedly came home, man. I was in the up. I didn't have the privilege of going down to these lower levels. And Rick James was on the main line. You know why G Mom from Corporate Park? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I ain't even know why G Mother was from Corporate Park. I thought I heard X Ready say he was jumped. Jumped. That he said he jumped off a bust ass nigga Salinas Valley. But he ain't jump off shit. Niggas just supported that nigga. Niggas that was trying to get in his pocket. And niggas thought he had some money. See, there's something else too, man. They come to penitentiary. If they ain't got that heart, they gonna get a whole lot of friends. Them niggas trying to play in them niggas' pocket, man. X-Ready was in a semi-ride that jumped on him on the PC yard. Imagine that. Y'all heard some Mexican talk about that shit. They probably wanted to get in this money. But some of them dudes like Sibo, man, he was a rapper from Sacramento. Hey, check this out, man. Man, them niggas wasn't on no real level folk. Yours X-Rated came to Salinas Valley and got the fuck up out of Salinas Valley. Some nigga up north with dreads be on here talking that shit. One time I told that nigga, I said Snoop created that Crip Walker made it famous for a nigga. This nigga had something to say. Defended the nigga. Nigga, you ain't no real Crip. Your motherfucking self. Nigga, how you gonna get a real Crip about a fake Crip? You know what I'm saying? Niggas, come on, man. Like I said, this is why I be coming in when I say niggas supposed to pay homage to where this Crip shit started, when this blood shit started at. Niggas need to pay homage to niggas. You get these niggas that get on these YouTube channels because they from here and there, from there. Nigga, you ain't no real one, nigga. Especially when you talking to a nigga in his 60s, nigga, and you in your 30s. Late 20s, you early 30s, nigga. I done stopped banging nigga and retired and still been banging long this nigga ever could be a gang member. So don't come at a nigga like that. But if some of them rappers, man, them dudes be in them penitentiaries, man. Them niggas wasn't being super crip in them penitentiaries, man. Sure was at Mill Creek, CMC East, and now Donovan S&Y. Yeah, I heard one of the yards in Donovan is S&Y. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. But you get a whole lot of dudes, man, and I ain't trying to throw no love to shade at no rapper. I'm just like Suge. Watch this. Suge was hard as a motherfucker when he was running Death Row. Because he got this high priority case because of who he is. But he got enough lawyers. He got them lawyers can get that nigga off that S&Y. If he really take to say, well, I wouldn't hold y'all liable if something happened to me. Nigga, bring your ass to the main line. Nigga, walk that main line like you walk these streets, nigga. But them niggas can't do that. Nigga go to the pen and touch the same thing. Nigga, they killed Nipsey. Nigga, you was a killer on the streets. Nigga, walk that main line, nigga. Let niggas go out there and do what you know you need to do. If you a killer, nigga, and you done killed the nigga, walk that main line and do what you need to do. Other than that, nigga, do what you been doing. Tuck your tail, nigga. Surrender. Them is the niggas that surrenders. Niggas that go to PC yards is the niggas that surrenders and fall to the hand of pressure when they run to the S and Y yards, y'all. You feel me? I think it's so many Mexican white boys over there. They surrender to their people. It ain't because what they was in jail for. Them niggas, them motherfucking white boys, Mexicans surrender. That's why a lot of brothers don't surrender. Blacks, if I says, man, if you go to a pen and mind your own business and it ain't no racial ride, you ain't gonna get caught up in that. But if you always got a nigga name in your problem, Suge and them runs rules, Suge and them rules was pressing the line. R.I.P. Kelly James from the 60s. Was that right? Nah, he said, you know more than I know, brother. But Suge wasn't pressing the line on no motherfucking body. He had a crew of niggas with him that pressed the line. It made it look like he was pressing the line. That nigga can't press the line on himself now, man. That nigga watched it. When that nigga fainted in court, knew he got found guilty. That nigga knew he was already going to PC. Already knew he was going to PC, man. Then when I seen the videos on the nigga walking, this one, the first one, print walking around, nigga looked like a bomb walking with a cane. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was trying to take advantage of the system, beat the system by getting on soft yards. That nigga didn't go to no yards, man, where the drama was at. Don't you, watch this, man. Don't you know, man, that nigga would have hit a real main line, New Folsom, Salinas Valley or something. Should probably would have got bust on, man. It would have been the blood in the Crip Melee probably, but should. And I guarantee them Don Moose would have pressed that nigga. On them Compton Parus had that nigga, man. Should created a lot of in-house beef amongst Don Moose. OJ's. OJ, somebody tried to break in my truck cause me going to get the windows fixed. Man, there's a lot of blacks on SY as well. Watch this, brother. I never said it wasn't a whole lot of blacks on SY. I'm telling you, they're not as deep as Hispanics and white boys. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of them over there. Listen to me. It's a lot of blacks on that yard, but it's not as many as it's white boys and Mexicans. That's what I'm saying. Funny story about your nephew Day Day. And Chino used to walk on the yard with his phone in his pocket, the earphone, talking like it was legal. And he stayed throwing that F up. But they look crazy like that. I don't know why he was doing that shit. But I'd have been there. I told the nigga take that phone and put it up. Nigga, you don't walk to the yard. I remember a nigga tried to film me in Calipatty. He brought his phone. Nigga snuck his phone to the yard. Hey, nigga, don't put me on that phone, man. Don't put me on the phone when you're doing this shit and you got the phone on this yard. Suge got hit in Cypress and Chino. Man, it's just due to troll, man. When Suge Knight get hit in prison, man. Hell yeah, I'm waiting on my income tax now, Billy. Yeah, he got watch this. I know for a fact he got a lot of love. I had a little partner from the bar, man. Suge homeboy, you know. Everybody knows the action, what he did cheap. That's the reason I don't like him based on who he ran over. I ain't got nothing personal against Suge. You understand what I'm saying? He just misled it. The representation, he could have took them brothers on a whole different level. That's what I didn't like. You know, he got enemies too, Miller Gangsters Inglewood, and he was still up in Bompton. Bompton. Still up in Bompton, keeping it 100. I hear you, man. Keeping it 100. All right. He kept it 100. I think gonna keep it 100, got the police working for him. The homies responsible for the gangster image Suge had. No, ain't nobody, no, ain't no, nobody ain't Suge. Yeah, but I ain't never heard of Suge getting stabbed in prison. This dude talking about Suge got stabbed in Cyprus. I ain't heard of that shit. You know, Mayweather, what it do, man? What it do? You know, what it do? Hey, check this out, man. I don't know where you're getting your information at, dude. But I appreciate it if you keep your little negative ass comments off my show, man. Because now I'm starting to think you're a troll, and I'm about to block you. Man, this shit is crazy, man. Yeah, these dudes are something else. See, I had a troll to fuck my whole day up, man. Bam, Suge had police working for him, but Turtle was paying the cops. Let's watch this, man. Hey, watch this. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it the best way I know how, right? I ain't never heard of Turtle saying that, but I heard people say that on here. But what police was he paying? And has the police saying Turtle was paying him? Because Turtle ain't never told me he was paying no police. Turtle ain't never told me that. I don't care what nobody else say. Turtle ain't never told me he was paying no police. Not watch this. I ain't what as Bumpy Johnson say for Whitaker say on Godfather Harlem. I wouldn't give a fuck about nobody having police being on his pad. You paying the police not to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a difference of having the police working for you, and the police is recording every motherfucking thing he's seeing around your people. And they ain't talking about your people. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I mean, man. But no, I ain't never Turtle ain't never told me he was paying no police. You know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't never heard Turtle tell. Turtle ain't never told Bam that. I mean, Turtle was tight the motherfucker, but he ain't never told me that. So let's talk about it, OG. Yeah, he ain't never told Bam that. You feel me? He ain't never told me that. Shit, you know. But I ain't got no problem with somebody putting a motherfucker on the pad. That was like one of my things I used to tell people. Man, I wish we could what we seen in gangster movies, pay the police so they not fuck with us. And they tell us what's going on. But hey, man, check this out. Ask me today what I want that hell. No, I don't want to be associated with the police in no form, shape, or fashion. I'm not a police fan. I don't subscribe to the police in no form, shape, or fashion, man. But like, Turtle ain't never told me he was paying no motherfucking police. When he was coming to motherfucking jail, every time he went to jail, it was for a dope case. You feel me? So that's my show, Godfather. I'll say it again, mate. Well, I can't wait to see the next new episode. Yeah, Turtle ain't never told me that, man. But hey, Hartfield, where you at? You ain't left yet, right? But I don't do that tip for tack because I'm saying something about how Suge had Reggie White on his squad for you to come at me about my homie, though. That's what we ain't gonna do, bro. Feel me? That's what we ain't. My homie, you can't put Turtle and Suge in the same category. Two totally different individuals. One solid and one wasn't solid. You know what I mean? Let's make it happen, though. Y'all throw some questions at me. I like the questions y'all throwing. Hartfield throwing the most difficult and the hardest questions of them all. Well, see how he throwing them. Come on, man. Don't y'all run up out of here now, man. We've been up here an hour, man. Don't y'all leave now. Where Hartfield go, man? Come on, Dada. Come on up in here, man. Don't you leave now. Don't leave now, man. Bugler, man. Bugler. I don't smoke joints, though. I don't smoke joints. I got somebody finna send me some Newports from North Carolina, though. Some real Newports. When they said they stopped selling Newports, I thought that shit was all over. But my god sister got some Newports coming from North Carolina. I get to give her $75 for a quart. You know I'm finna jump on that shit. Come on, man. Y'all throw something at me. That's bullshit. What's bullshit, Mayweather? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Hartfield, where you at? Damn killer. Oh, hey, watch this, man. This dude that created another account just to come up in here and say, damn K. All right, damn killer. You got a troll, get him out, man. Hey, Tobias, I was thinking about leaving this punk ass idiot, right? Yeah, I was thinking about keep this punk ass idiot clowning him. You feel me? Yeah, Jamel Barnes stole on Raymond Washington, dropped dropped the weight on Tookie's foot. Anybody else do that would be dead. That showed you they had love for the triple OG. Here we go, y'all. Y'all, watch this. I'll say it again, man. Watch this, man. Y'all, listen to this. Jamel Barnes stole on Raymond. Watch it. Drop the weight on Tookie foot. Anybody else do that would be dead. That shows they had love for the triple OG. Is that right? Man. Hey, check this out, man. I ain't got time for you for you trolls, man. I don't, man. I ain't got time for no trolls this morning, man. I ain't got time for these trolls is coming up there with some weird ass shit, y'all. What is wrong with them, man? Is they hating that tough, man? Is the selling fine card? I need to make a trip that way. How much is one pack going for? Hey, watch this. Man, I don't know how much the packs going out there, but that's what my sister gonna charge me. Oh, I thought you was going, Hartsfield. Don't leave, brother. I just was sharing that, man. I got to share my opinion like you shared yours. Was you a Cortez fan or a Czech fan? I like Cortez's. Ask Melly Mill. Hey, watch this. I knew what you watch this. I knew what you were saying. I knew what you were saying, Hartfield, because I heard that on there. I'm just telling you, Turtle ain't never told me that. Turtle ain't never told me he was paying no motherfucking police. I don't else say. Turtle ain't told me. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't saying Melly Mill lying. I trust Melly Mill journalism. You understand what I'm saying? But nah, I can't put Turtle and Suge in the same category. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't put them in the same category, man. You know what I mean? I can't do that. Shit. But OG Bam, we got this Barnes who was on live last week. Well, I don't know who we got it from. I just blocked him off my motherfucking channel. I ain't saying, I'm just saying both should have. All right, I got you. So, I don't want you to take the wrong way. That's why I kept saying where you was at, brother. But yeah, man, watch this. Suge came up with a record label. A lot of people believe shit his son saying that's still Suge shit. The Snoop line. Him and Ario them ain't got it. Right? Hey, Suge obtained Death Row, man, by some scandalous ass means, man. He just didn't legally obtain that. He did that doing some low shit to obtain that. Then he created some controversy within Damus. The Death Row created controversy within the Damus collective, right? This from the outside looking in. I wasn't part of that collective. You had a few Crips that was fucking with him. When I used to hear about the Death Row thing, man, check this out, man. I heard one time you supposed to be at the concert told Snoop and them they couldn't eat the chicken. I said, what the fuck Snoop doing over there? And this nigga Crip and he fuck with this blood nigga phone. This nigga telling me what he can't do. Right? Now, hold on, y'all. Don't do nothing. Don't leave. Hey, I'm back. Hey, check this out, man. Can y'all hear me? I've been in there for a minute, man. That's my boy Melly Mel just called me. Mike finna do our thing. So let me get up off here, man. I got to go. I'll be back live though. This was a cool hour, man. Support the channel. Much love, y'all. Much love.